So we are doing the live stream. Technical difficulty, but I think we're on now. It is 7 minutes left in the first period, 0-0. Goal.
There you go. Good job.
6:41 left in the first period. 1-0 Crescent. We got a trip coming. Setting up the Mankato power play. Minute 30 penalties here at the Peewee level. Good pass. All right, Mankato back in charge. Todd with the shot. Crescent cover. 5:32 left in the first period. Down 1-0. Got 29 seconds left of the power play. We got a penalty coming. Interference, I believe is what we're calling. Nope. Oh, yep. Okay. So penalty on the shot. So we've got a penalty shot coming. Oh, I can't believe that. I've never seen that. So puck just died right before the line, so no goal. Just didn't get a shot off. Just kind of lost the puck and enough snow in the crease that no goal. Good for us. 5:20 left in the first. Shot goes right across the front of the net. Puck still alive. That is Christensen with the puck. Passes across. Can't find anybody with Crescent. Offsides. All right, still learning numbers here, and I don't have my glasses, so I'm having a tough time seeing the back of the jerseys. But it looks like we've got Nolan, Todd, Elijah, maybe, and Hayden. Another offsides. Todd with face-off. Draft passes up to Nolan. Puck comes back across the midline. That's Zender passing back over to Draft. Draft up to Nolan. Nolan brings it to the corner. Good pass across the middle. Can't find, I believe that was Elijah. Todd sends it back. Draft shot. Deflected. And I think Elijah deflected that one down for the goal. So it is 1-1. 3:34 left in the first period. If I could see that correctly, it was Elijah from Martin. It was from Zunder, not Grant. Must have been an additional tap there. Derek now bringing it across the line. The Crescent gets it back. They're going to send it all the way back. There's a tip there, so shouldn't be icing. Oh, no. Icing. 3 minutes left in the first period. 1-1 tie. Remy, Aiden back deep. We got Derek. A couple others up front here. Christensen and McCann. Miles. Good step by Aiden to keep that in. Owen shot covered. 2:25 left in the first. Ooh. Shot deflection, not going in. Blake in control, sends it up to, I think that's Nolan over there. Off in the corner. Crescent will get it out of the zone. Blake and Carter chase it down. Carter pushes it up to Todd. Todd across the midline. Gets it into our offensive zone. Todd out front. His shot, glove saved by the Crescent goalie. Minute 2 left in this period. The Crescent dumps it. And Cato swings it back around. Good push here. That's Marty kicking it back. The Crescent steals. They send it in. Aiden chases it down. We get it out of the zone. Aiden's still in control. We've got Derek on the side. Miles. Passes to the middle, and time will expire. So it is 1-1 end of first period. Start the second period. Phillips Zender. Trying to figure out who these other guys are. These new jerseys are really hard to see the shoulder number, and a lot of them have their jerseys tucked in, so I can't see the number on the back. Offsides. And Cato bringing it up. That is Christensen, takes it down to the corner. His shot, stick saved by the goalie. And Crescent's able to clear it. And Cato sends it back in. Puck swinging back around, puck's loose. Oh. Two Mankato guys running into each other. Everybody's okay. Aiden sends it to the middle, bounces around, the Crescent back in charge. Mankato clears it off the boards, coming all the way back for an icing. Restarting our defensive zone. Puck pops loose. Crescent sends it off the boards and out of the zone. Shot goes off the post. It's Casper with it, taking it into the zone. His shot off the glove and covered. 12:20 left in the second period, tied 1-1. Remy, Derek, Christensen, McCann, and Aiden out on the ice. It's Christensen dancing in front. His backhand goes wide. Aiden keeps it in, takes a hard shot, goes wide. Christensen out front again. Works back to the corner. Passes back to Aiden. Aiden's shot just wide. Off the rebound, I believe that was McCann. Yep, Miles, I believe, with the goal. Got the rebound off the wall. Shot taken wide, goes off the wall, back to Miles. Miles puts it in. 2-1. Mankato's lead, 11:38 left in the second period. Phillips, Casper, Zender, Moss, and one more across the way there. Young, maybe? Oop. Puck loose out front. Bouncing around. Dean doing a good job of keeping that out of the goal. Another shot covered. Good scrum out front. Mankato comes up with a good save. Impressive. Miles making a move, going coast to coast. Sends a shot, goes back behind the net. Christensen off the wall. Back to, I think that's Graff, sends it across to Miles. Miles, good move with the red line, blue line running, takes a shot, goes wide. Crescent's able to get it out of the zone, we'll reset. This is Remy. Over to Aiden. Aiden making a move backhand and in. 3-1, -55 left in the second period. Aiden unassisted. Sorry? Oh, they gave Remy the assist on that one. So it was Holmes to Razga on the last goal. Zender and Holmes working for it. That's Moss coming back to get it. I'll send it across the ice. Zender gets a stick on it. He'll take it across the middle. Makes a move at the blue line. Tipped away. Casper got a stick on it. Pushed it to the goalie. Goalie covers. Razga, Young, Christensen. McCann and is that Derek over there? Once again, sorry guys, I'm learning numbers and I'm having a tough time seeing. Yeah, Derek. Young over to Razga. Razga pushes it up to, tries to hit the can. Christensen comes back and scoops it up. Crescent able to knock it in the corner. There's puck back behind the net. It'll swing around. Derek puts a stick on it. Stolen back by Christensen. Christensen working back behind the net. Sees Razga. Ooh, Razga just misses that one. He's puck come back to the corner. The Crescent steals it. They're charging. They get it into our defensive zone. Aiden's there to slow him down. Pass to the middle. Luckily can't connect. Comes back to the Crescent defense. Defense sends it in. Stolen by Mankato. Christensen, I believe. Christensen works back behind the net. Still swinging around. Finds his man. Tipped by the Crescent. Mankato keeps it in the zone. Now it's back out. The Crescent with the charge. They send a shot wide across the front of the net. Mankato clears. Coming back for an icing. Probably good because we needed change. People were tired. All right, we're switching up goalies here. Liam coming on for Mankato in net. 7:12 left in the second period. Up 3-1. Puck's out front. It's deflected to the side. Loose puck behind the Mankato net. Pass across the middle. Oh, Moss loses an edge there, falls down. The Crescent's going to clear it, and we're going to get icing. Crescent across the circle. Graphic stick on it, sends it back in. This is Zender. Brings it into the zone. has the corner, takes a shot off the blocker. Oh! Rebound, put back in. Goalie's doing a nice job down here at Crescent. On the Crescent end, rather. Icing. Nielsen, McCann, Razga, Holmes, and Christensen on for Mankato. Comes back to Holmes. Holmes sends it through the middle. Crescent's there. Back to Holmes, just missed it. Aiden will scoop it up. He sends it back to the corner. Puck will swing around. Ooh. Derek fell down and luckily was able to get his head up. Mankato shot, covered by the goalie. Mankato get a change. We've got Phillips, Casper, Zender, Young, and Moss. Young keeps it in. He sends a shot, covered by the goalie. .5:16 left in the period. We keep the same 5. Young with it. Tries to pass it across, deflected by the Crescent. They'll get it out of the zone. Young sends it back in. Phillips steps across to slow the charge. Moss gets a stick on it, back out of the zone. Zender to Young. Young makes a nice move over to Moss. Moss across the blue line. We're back in our zone. Crescent gets a stick on it. Casper out front, works behind the net. Passes it back. Good move by Young to get around that defender. Shot is blocked. Zender's back in. Brings it to zone. He takes a shot. Deflected around. Puck comes back to the near wall. Deflected back to Casper. Casper over to Young. They can't quite connect before it gets out of the zone. The Crescent now with the steal. We got a penalty coming. I think we're going to get Casper for a hook here. Yep, Casper hooking. It's going to set up a minute 30 penalty kill. Shot. Block. Loose puck still out front. Mankato gets a stick on it, and they get it off the wall and on the zone. That's an offside. We got Christensen, Graf, Matan, and Razga on the ice. The Crescent sends it back off of Aiden's stick. He takes it to the corner, passes up to McCann. McCann's met by a defender. Puck's still coming this way. Knocked back by La Crescent. Crescent sends it into our defensive zone. Graff comes back to get it. He sends it up to, looks like McCann. Knocked free by the Crescent. 36 seconds left in the penalty kill. Oop. Nothing happening here. Puck comes back to the corner. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Razga sends it around. It's going to swing all the way down. We got a tip, no icing. The Crescent passes down ice. 4 seconds left in the penalty kill. We're starting our offensive zone. Down one player. Moss, Phillips, Zender, and Young. Mankato full strength. Phillips sends it across the middle. The Crescent's there. They send it off the wall. Phillips gets it right back. It's deflected back to the Crescent. Crescent pops one down. And William covers. This is Miles working all the way across. He sends it across the middle. Just in front of the goalie. The Crescent gets it back. Good move to get around Zender there. The Crescent with it in the corner. Their shot goes high and off the backboards. Casper's picking it up in the neutral zone. Sends in a shot, deflected wide. Rebound comes all the way back to the middle. Zender has it stolen. The Crescent right out front. Liam with the dive to knock it free. Puck gets out of the zone. Pass over to Casper. Casper out front, backhand, pops up and in. Not sure who got the stick on that. Could be Moss, could have been McKeon. We'll wait for the announcer. It is 4-1. 54 seconds remaining in the second period. Nielsen, McCann. Razga and Holmes. Christensen in the middle. We got something coming here. Trip. .42 seconds remaining in the period. Setting up a Mankato power play on the trip. Young, Razga, Christensen, McCann, and Nielsen are on the ice for Mankato. Christensen's shot deflected. Puck comes out to the corner. Back to Young. Young will swing it around. Christensen steps up, gets a stick on it. McCann now in control, knocked free to the corner. Across to Young. Young's shot is blocked. Puck comes back to the corner. And that is the end of the second period. In the second period, Mankato up 4-1 on the Crescent. If the scoreboard is correct, 25 shots on goal for Mankato, 9 for the Crescent. We will start the third period on the power play, 49 seconds remaining in that power play. As mentioned earlier, starting the third period with power play, 49 seconds left. We got Liam in goal, Moss, Casper, Graff, and Zender on the ice. Graff sends it up. Puck's in the neutral zone. The Crescent in charge. They'll pass it back. Graff gets a stick on it, sends it back up to a Crescent. The Crescent brings it into the zone. They'll send it back to the corner. Zender's going to get there first. Sends it around to Phillips. Collision in the corner, no penalties coming. Pass up to Moss. Moss makes a move and stolen. The Crescent now in charge. They send it back to the backboards. Zender with it. Works across the middle, neutral zone, passed back or knocked back by the Crescent. Mankato able to send it to the corner. We'll get a change. Young passing up to Christensen. Christensen across the blue line, knocked free by the Crescent. The Crescent takes a shot, covered by Liam. Puck loose back behind Mankato net. Rosga's there, sends it up. Mankato takes it out of the zone. Loose puck in our offensive zone. Puck loose in the middle. Covered by the goalie. Christensen works to the middle, stolen by the Crescent. Can't keep it in, comes back to Young. Young slings it forward. It's going to come off for an icing. Holmes sends it up to Casper. Casper has it knocked free. Holmes gets stick on, gets it into the neutral zone. Puck still loose. Casper sends it up to Moss. Moss has it out front. Moss takes it to the side, shoots and scores. 5-1 Mankato. Casper to Moss, maybe? 12:29 left in the third. Casper makes a move, works around the defense, slows her down. Stolen back by the Crescent. Comes back to Zender. Crescent takes the shot from the blue line, pops up off Freeman's stick, back to Zender. Zender works it across the middle. Crescent steals, takes a weak shot, easy cover for the win. Little MC Hammer on the Ox. DJ is outstanding tonight. That is Christensen, brings it out of the zone. Across the neutral zone. Has the edge, works around front. Knocked free by La Crescent. Got a hook. Looks like La Crescent coming in. Trying to figure out who, though. Not sure the ref knows which one either. He's like, I don't know. Somebody. Send somebody to the box. Okay. 11:43 left in the third period. Mankato up handedly at 5-1. Razga off the wall to McCann. McCann, nice little move to get around the defense. Still in control. Sends it across the middle, can't connect. Puck's down in the corner. The Crescent charging, down one. They take a shot. Covered. 56 left, seconds left in the Mankato power play. We got Young, Zender, Moss, Phillips. And Casper. I think I said him, but that's Phillips now. Sends it across. Moss with it, brings it into the zone, has some space out front. He sends it across. Blocked by the goalie. Puck gets knocked free to Young. Young sends in a shot, knocked to the corner. 34 seconds left in the power play. Zender with it at the blue line. Sends it down to the middle. That is Casper. Casper sends it back to Young. Young sends in a shot, deflected. I think Phillips got a stick on it. Mankato in control behind the net and covered by the goalie. 18 seconds remain in the power play. Casper to Phillips. Phillips sends it across the middle and gets knocked back behind the net. Casper back to Young. Young, strong from the blue line, sends it in, knocked behind the net. Casper wraps it around. Deflected. A couple more shots, deflected. La Crescent full strength. Mankato keeping it in zone. La Crescent doing their best to get it out. They can't. Casper now. Ooh, Stolen back and cleared by the Crescent. They send one deep for what should be an icing. 9:42 left in the period. Nielsen, Holmes, Razga, Christensen, and McCann on for Mankato. The Crescent gets it by. That player's fast, works around their shot, deflected up and over the net. Razga now in charge. Loses it. Holmes knocks it up and out of the zone. This is Nielsen, gets a stick on it, but knocked free. Back to Nielsen. Nielsen pushes it forward, back to the Crescent. Christensen sends it back to the corner. The Crescent's there. They'll clear it. Puck scoots across the neutral zone. This is Broska, picks it up right in front of our goalie, sends it up, back to the Crescent. They send it in for an offsides. Two Crescent players collide. Everybody's good. We'll get a change. We got Moss, Casper, Phillips, Perath, and Zender. Moss, good stick work, gets it out, knocked free. The Crescent now working around the corner. They lose it. Comes off the backboard. Zender scoops it up. Tries to send it up. The Crescent defense is there. Crescent pushes it back. It'll go wide of the net. They send one off the back of the net. Little player diving. Get the stick on it. Casper gets it out of the zone, sends it up to Moss. Moss's shot off the post. Zender reaches across, knocks it free. We got a little roll around here. Moss gets it wide on the outside. Another good move, sorry. The camera's not even on the puck. Casper sends one. Deflects off a couple players. Moss working behind the net. It gets slung back around. Draft's there to keep it in. Knocked free by Crescent. Draft now with it in the neutral zone. Sends it up. Sends it to Phillips, but the Crescent's there first. 7:20 remaining in the game. Mankato gets a change. Nielsen, Young, Rosgo with it, pops it up into the neutral zone. This puck's going to scoot back into our zone. The Crescent picks it up. They'll swing it around. Mankato player coming across. Keeps it back. The Crescent now across the neutral zone. Nobody to beat. Take a shot. Goes up and over the net. Crescent back with it. In the middle. Knocked free by Mankato. This is Nielsen. Working for it. Stays on his feet. Able to get it into the zone. Crescent clears it. Puck comes back to Holmes. Holmes sends it to Christensen. Christensen across the midline. The Crescent now with it. They'll get it out of the zone. Loose puck picked up by Graff in the neutral zone, knocked forward. Moss is there, just out of reach. Casper with it now in the middle, sends it to the corner. Shot deflected to the middle, knocked free. Phillips tries a shot, deflected. Zender sends it to the corner. Casper comes to get it. It's knocked free. Mankato having a tough time staying on her feet. Graff up to Moss. Offsides. 4:53 left in the game. Young, Rosga, Christensen, McCann, and Nielsen come on for Mankato. McCann to Christensen. Christensen sends it back. The Crescent player gets it. They're able to clear it. Fastest player on the Crescent's team gets there first, able to send it to the middle off of Williams' stick. The Crescent still has it. Send it back to the wall. And Mankato able to push it out a bit. The Crescent defense sends one in, deflected by Mankato. Mankato clears. This is Aiden bringing it in the zone, works across the middle, knocked free. Christensen sends it to the middle. The Crescent's there. The Crescent off the wall and clears it. Mankato gets a stick on it. Phillips has it. Sends it up to Nielsen. Nielsen. Offsides. 3:37 left in the game. Mankato up 5-1. Casper, Holmes, Zender, Moss, and Phillips. Remy working for it, knocks it free, comes back to Phillips in our zone. Crescent gets it out. Zender slows him down. They're still in charge. Knocked free. Carter Zender now brings it across into our zone, knocked free by the Crescent. Todd was there, scooped up the trash, takes a shot, deflected. Cleared by the Crescent. Zender comes back and gets it in the neutral zone, sends it forward. The Crescent getting it back out. They'll send one back to Liam, get the stick on it, sends it to the corner. Zender picks it up. Zender back in control. Up to Casper. Casper sends it over to Moss. Moss shot deflected to the corner. Graff keeps it in the zone, sends a shot way wide. Off the boards. Ooh, I think that was, is that McCann to Casper. Casper sends in a shot, goes wide. Offsides. Must have crossed the line. Graff, Roscoe, Nielsen, Christensen, and McCann. Minute 40 left in the game. Pass over to McCann. McCann makes a great move in the middle, takes a shot, and he's in. 6-1, minute 30 left in the game. We'll keep the same line. Puck comes back to Graff, up face-off. Graff over to Nielsen. Knocked free by Crescent. Puck still loose. Comes up against the boards. Graff comes to get it. Knocked free by Crescent. They'll take it to the corner. Send it back in defense. Christensen comes to get it. Sent over to McCann. McCann works around the neutral zone, into the zone. Sends in his shot, deflected wide. Puck in the corner. Nielsen fighting for it, knocked free, back to Nielsen. Crescent comes up with it. 30 seconds left in the game. Loose puck in the middle. The Crescent clears. Zender's there. Zender works back around into the zone. Loses it. Back to the Crescent. Crescent able to clear it. Zender back with it. Not free. Offsides. Two seconds left in the game. So Mankato with the win, 6-1 here in La Crescent. 33 shots on goal for Mankato compared to La Crescent's 14. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great rest of your Sunday.